Good afternoon, good evening. Hey, it's another edition of Turf Talk. We got these young athletes, these young studs coming through, highlighting their careers, highlighting their education, trying to take it to the next level. So it's something we love to do. It's Turf Talk, me, one-on-one with Travon Smith. Today's guest is a young man. I actually had a chance to go to a couple of his games. I'm not going to tell him I went out there, had that taco plate down at Salesian, man. That tacos is real official. Um, and I enjoyed myself, even though they was putting a slacking on the other team. But he's a part of that reason, part of that problem. Mr. Ayden Ramirez, what's up with you, man?
Not much, man. Just been chilling.
How you
Got
doing?
back, just got back from school and stuff. So
Okay,
yeah,
what kind of workouts are you doing now? Like, what kind of workout
workout,
did you just come from?
workout. I had a little workout with the coach. It wasn't really a workout today because we didn't think it was gonna be like good to work out because it was raining over here.
Okay,
So like it was just more mental stuff, like seeing if we know the plays and stuff, landmarks on our routes and all that. Like just some technical and mental stuff to clean
okay.
up and stuff.
It's seven on season. It's either 7 on season, 7 on 7 season about to start, or you know what I'm saying, like with your high school, correct?
Yeah, like we done a few competitions and stuff. Like we just had one I think yesterday,
Mm.
and then we had one last week on Wednesday.
Okay, represent Salesian High School.
Yeah.
Out there. Let's talk a little bit about who you are and where you came from as far as your because you're about to be a junior, so you're a
Yeah.
young horse-bred stud right there. I went out to the games. They feed you that rock a lot, and your team and your family supports you a lot. Let's talk a little bit about going into your sophomore year. What kind of work did you do? Because I could see you did some stuff that other people didn't do. So I want to talk about your work ethic and what you did.
Some stuff I did to kind of prepare was like, like sometimes you don't want to really like get up, but like, you got to like get your daily deposit in. So like, hit the ladder a little bit at the park, like work on like dropping your weight as a receiver. Because coming in, my coach told me like the other running backs last year when I was a freshman were gonna be graduating. So he told me like I was gonna have to take charge of the mantle and stuff. And I was like, all right. And then I was getting my feet work right during the summer. And then, I was still kind of a small back going into the season, but I got a little bit of heart in me. So,
Yeah.
I gotta yeah. And then right now, I guess like we really like starting to emphasize hitting the weight room and stuff like
Mhm.
explosiveness and really just getting our conditioning right too. And I think that's something we kind of lacked last year was a little bit of conditioning. So we working on it right now. Then it's
Yeah,
really well.
yeah, I could tell. From the year I had ran into you a couple of times in sophomore year, looked like you put on a little bulkiness. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, and you got that, them feet right and stuff like that. Um, so let's talk about going into the Salesian year last year. I know I seen you guys make the playoffs.
Yeah.
When's the last time you guys been in the playoffs?
Last time we've been in the playoffs, I think was 2016.
I kind of
Yeah.
felt that from the way that the crowd was roaring and excited.
Yeah,
Like you
different
guys
type of
going to
passion up there.
yeah, they real passionate out there. It's a good, what I'm saying, I call it a mixed bowl of parents out there, of all ethnicities, and I felt real good and comfortable, and I can see they really support the team. Let's talk about your sophomore year as a Legion. Exactly, what I'm saying, what's going into the season, what's the expectations for yourself and the team?
I think the expectations for the team is to really just get back to a CIF championship
Oh,
and just to really like, really like put the whole high school world on notice. Like we really like hearing is something consistent because my freshman year we made the semis, we lost, and then this year we made the finals, we lost. And I think it's just trying to get over that hump is really just our main goal for the season. And then like um I think like the culture is really something that really shows in every game. Like you could
oh,
definitely tell that the support system for each player in the family, like it really like shows in the crowd, and I think it gives us like a boost to really just like go out there and do our
okay.
best for them.
Now, my
Yeah.
question is, at the beginning of last year, did your coaches have an idea that you guys had somewhat of a gumbo pot? Like, hey, we can make something out of this, or did they like? Are they kind of didn't get it? You know what I'm saying? Did everybody start feeling it as the year went on after a couple of wins, or you guys knew kind of right away, like, hey, we got something?
I think like towards the beginning of our season, we took a tough loss to Brentwood. Like we won our first game, and then I think we went back to back losses, and I think that really like woke us up because this is like like the first game is all the jitterness gets out, but like you're still really like kind of on your high horse from winning that one game, and I think those two L's really just like put us back on our back and really just got us to really like keep our head down and keep working, and then that's how we just reached the championship. It kind of built as we were winning games. It was like,
Yeah.
okay, we don't really like the feeling of losing, so we got to really like do something,
You guys had that Lakers syndrome, huh? So you had to
Yeah.
eat that humble pie to get it, get it right. Let's talk. What was some of your expectations of yourself? And I know you had some accolades because I seen your mom posting, I seen you posting. I don't want to, mention something that I'm not correct at, but go ahead and tell us your expectations you have for the year, as well as some of the achievements that you had.
The expectations, like really just coming in as a sophomore, my head down was working. I was on JV freshman year. I got brought up, but like I didn't really get as much playing time. The expectations for me was to really just eclipse 1,000 yards and just have like a good general season. And I kind of like overachieved as I had like 2,000 all purpose,
Oh,
19
hey, slow that down
touchdowns,
so people can hear. Yeah, 2,000 all purpose. What else?
like 2,200 like all purpose.
2,200 all purpose, right? What
Yeah.
you get any other
19
awards, anything?
touchdowns. All CIF,
Oh,
all CIF for our division.
hey,
Uh,
slow it down. Let me get to it. All CIF
yeah,
division, all CIF. What else? Come on, tell me.
all league,
Yeah,
all
all
league,
league,
all league, offensive MVP,
all league
and
offensive MVP.
I think all state too, if I'm not correct.
And yeah, and part of the All State team. And this is a young Ayden Ramirez, running back slash wide receiver, Salesian High School. I want to get into a little bit of your tape so people can see this. This is my favorite part, just breaking it down. You can walk us through some of this if you want to. No, it ain't no some if you want to. You got to walk this down with me. So walk us through this play. Who you guys playing right here?
Palmdale.
Palmdale, okay. Out the backfield. Oh, you just faster than everybody
Giving
else.
love.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
no,
giving.
they look, ain't nobody containing the edge. Look, we'll see what the defensive end do.
Yeah, there was like a real like undisciplined team, but like when they hit
Yeah.
you, it's
Oh,
physical.
they all slanted inside. No,
Yeah,
no outside containment, but I could tell just from the get-go, when you lined up and seen that, you already knew you was going, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because I could see that you was faster than everybody on the field, and I'm pretty sure you had some plays in there before that. Second play right here, as we break down Turf Talk 101, meet Travon Smith and Mr. Ayden Ramirez. Who is this right here?
That's Compton Dominguez.
Compton Dominguez. We in the in the hub city of Compton.
So type on sideline.
Sideline. I'm going to rewind that back for everybody because I see a couple toe tags over there. Who did this film? Here we go. Catch the little dump pass, the zero route. And that's Compton Dominguez. So we know they got athletes over there.
Yeah.
Let me get that one more time because the camera woman, got through there. Somebody's in the weight room with the legs. Get to the end zone. And I seen you, the game I seen you at, you got in the end zone like 2 or 3 times. They should have been pulled you out because y'all was beating the brakes off of them. But yeah, it's like sometimes it looks like when I'm watching you, like you're, you know what I'm saying? You're playing with like your dad playing with little kids. Here we go with this one. Oh, this kick return. You already know you're gone.
Yeah.
You could have kept that to the outside. You was playing when you went in the inside. You could have kept that to the outside the whole time, but you did your job because you baited everybody in, then took them out. But you could have just it looked like right here you could have just outran everybody. So we talking Pat, take him to the outside. Yeah, you did the right thing. You baited everybody in, and you knew you had the speed, so you took him outside. Kick return. Running back wide receiver out of Salesian High School, Mr. Ayden Ramirez. Last one right here. Sophomore, going to be a junior this year, 2023. It's like Palmdale again, right?
Yeah. That one's like a power
Oh, yeah.
concept. So
I called this in the beginning. I already knew you was faster than everybody on the team. Here we go. RPO, the handoff. You know he got to give it to you. Bing. Follow. Oh, that's a hell of a play by this guy right here, though. Get that dude shot up. Let's show him some love. He had two guys going up. Show him some love right there. Yeah, man. Hey, great job, man. Like I said, I've been having a chance to follow you. I can't wait to follow your junior, sophomore, and senior year. I know you got a couple offers on the table already, right?
Yeah, I got an offer right now from North Alabama.
North Alabama, and there's a couple schools you visiting, unofficial offers. Let's talk a little bit about the mentality getting ready for your junior year, since you had all these accolades as all state, all CIF, 2,200 all-purpose yards. Let's talk a little bit about the pressure. You know, like the Lakers, AD struggling in the playoffs because it's pressure on it. Let's talk about pressure going into the junior year. What do you have a goal, or do you have just the small goals that you kind of went into last year and you just kind of, made a couple of revisions to them?
I think like the small goal really was just to eclipse 1,000 yards. I know if I'm getting 1,000 yards, then the team probably gonna be doing well.
Hey, I like that.
And I got more than that, and the team was doing exceptionally well. So I think that really the mentality is just to keep like just doing my job. I know like the coach is gonna give me the ball, gonna give all of our other guys the ball, and we're just gonna have to make plays when the opportunity is presented in front of us, So
hey, man, young man, that's a great answer. Because some people would say, hey, I'm trying to get 3,500. I'm trying to get it ain't really about the yards, it's about the production. If you're doing your job, the yards gonna come.
Yeah.
I can't wait to check you out. I want you to go ahead and leave us. Tell us your name, your school, what position you play, and your favorite podcast that you do interviews on, man. Let's go.
So my name is Ayden Ramirez, class of 2025, running back, slot. I'm gonna be trying to get in on a little bit of defense, some corner action. So we're gonna see that next year. And I go to Salesian High School. It's in East LA. Small school, really inclusive, and we're gonna be something this year for sure.
I want to hear the other part though. Come on now.
My favorite. You already know my favorite podcast. Come on now, Turf Talk broadcast. Come on, tap in.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. Stay healthy. Take them vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Get all that in. Come out here, man. I'll drop you off at the recovery clinic, the ice chamber, for about 8 minutes and watch you cry, you know what I'm saying, with negative 300 degrees in the cold. But it heals your body, man. Have you ever did the ice chamber?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, yeah, it's cold. It's cold in there.
It's cold, but it feels nice right after.
Yeah, good. Hey, good luck with everything. Don't forget to tap in with me. Hit me up if you have a big game. If I forget about you, tell them coaches, get ready to check in with me too throughout the season.
I will.
All right, man. Have a good day.
You too.